Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wizard101 full game walkthrough series, episode 29. Last time we cowardly finished the Tomb of the Beguiler with assistance, but we got through it, and today we are going to hopefully not cowardly finish Kembaalung Village. And to do that, we need to talk to Sergeant Major Talbot, so let's go ahead and do that. With the Lost Beagle quest.
Wizard, I've an issue that requires immediate attention, and I can think of no one better suited for the matter than you. The Queen commissioned an expeditionary force, led by esteemed attaché Lord George Beagle, to make a diplomatic tour of the Spiral. The last letter we received stated the expedition chartered a trade ship to bring them here after a stop in Kembaalung, near distant Mushu. The trade ship arrived on schedule, but Beagle and his team weren't aboard. I fear something may have happened to them. Our hands are full here, and I can't spare a single soul. Can you go to Kembaalung to search for Beagle and his expeditionary force?
Yeah, I can. No problem. I already had a mark there. Great. I'm going to go fill up my potion real quick. This should be the very last episode of Krokotopia as well. So that is exciting. At least for me. So I think next world we will start after this will be Wisteria, because we're at the level for it. I'm not going to start Grizzleheim until we're level 40, which will probably be right after Mushu. I'll probably start it, because I'm going to try to go through each world at a time. I'm not going to stop in the middle of a world to do another world. I'll stop in the middle of the world to do a dungeon, like Mount Olympus or something like that, but yeah. Back to the Oasis. I think we're good. I have pretty similar deck set up to last time. I'm not too worried about the mob fights here, except for like the first dungeon or two. But I think we should be okay today. I don't know. The final boss will probably be hard. I might need to get help for that, but you know, we'll see.
What do you want? To take you to Kembaalung? Bah! Do I look like a spiral cruise line? I run a trade operation, kid. But I've got a buyer waiting for the Krokotopian wheat I was supposed to receive in exchange for bringing some big shot Marlebonian here. But the big shot stood me up in Kembaalung. Now I'm out that wheat. I'm ruined without it. You get me Krokotopian wheat, and I'll get you to Kembaalung.
You certainly don't see any fields around here. Perhaps Sergeant Major Talbot knows where you can find some Krokotopian wheat.
Yeah, dude, where does it come from? Is it from Selenopolis? Is that where they grow it? Or I don't know. Let's see.
No offense, but I was hoping not to see you again so soon. Is there a problem? The ship's captain is demanding Krokotopian wheat?
Oh.
I'm no expert in desert agriculture, but I know someone who is. Go speak with Charlie, the Oasis's resident green thumb, about Krokotopian wheat.
This has to be the only piece of dialogue that Charlie has. I refuse to believe he's got much more.
Hello, Wizard. Is there a plant problem I can prune for you? Sergeant Major Talbot sent you to ask me about Krokotopian wheat? Well, I just so happen to have packed up these crates of Krokotopian wheat for some important Marlebonian diplomat. But he never came to claim them. I'd sure hate for the wheat to rot. You should take them. No charge. I hope they help.
Where do they come from? I'm curious too. I don't know much about desert agriculture. Where does he get the wheat?
Any luck? Charlie gave you the Krokotopian wheat? Smashing! Now then, go to Captain Woku and charter passage to the Himalayan village of Kembaalung. When you get there, search for the Expeditionary Force's base camp. With luck, you'll find clues to their whereabouts.
I guess we'll never figure out where the wheat comes from, unless Woku tells us, but I'm hoping we get to level 29 today. I think we should. This place does give a lot of XP.
You're back! Are those crates of Krokotopian wheat, or is that your luggage? Very good, very good. Consider your passage booked, kid. You may board my ship, the Haggling Dragon. Enjoy your cruise.
I kind of like this dude. This guy's awesome. Can I go in here? No. Okay. To Kembaalung. Alright. Here we are. Oh, it has a map. Nice.
You there! Traveler, come quickly! I need help! My team needs help! Please! You're no mountain explorer, are you? What? A wizard? Sergeant Major Talbot sent you. I knew someone would come looking for us. I'm Shepard, First Lieutenant Expeditionary Force, under the command of Royal Attaché Lord George Beagle. But my entire team has been taken hostage. I barely escaped with my life. I sure hope you've a hardy enough spell deck to help. We were on a diplomatic mission to Mushu, but were denied audience with the Emperor. They said he was napping and couldn't be bothered. So Lord Beagle decided to chase a rumor he'd heard. The fabled paradise of Shangri-Ba. And we were blind and close, too. We were treating with the venerable Dalai Lama in the Pagoda of Harmony when a devious band of hoof ninjas appeared. Then the strangest thing happened. Their leader played an eerie song that somehow bewitched the monks. They turned on us. The frightful boar ordered us to be taken hostage, but I managed to escape in the confusion. What could he want with hostages? There's no way I'm going back. Please, you must rescue the expeditionary force from the Pagoda of Harmony.
Will do, man. So yeah, there's only 2 little dungeons here. I say little, this one's short, but Hollow Mountain's pretty long. But yeah, this is the Kembaalung village, which it is really a village. It's just these 2 houses. Can I go in here? I really haven't explored much here. I think this is how I get to the mountain. It'd be kind of cool if they added a little, like, just a little bit of life. But, yeah. Okay, so let's keep going and get through the Pagoda of Harmony.
You're about to enter a dungeon.
Yeah, this part's pretty short. I think this is just, like, maybe 2 or 3 mob fights and a boss. But I don't think this will be too terrible. It'll probably be kind of similar to the mob fights in Tomb of the Beguiler. So, just be ready for that.
Unenlightened one, you walk headlong into the storm to rescue the lost pups. No, that is brave and foolish.
What's up, man? I was gonna say little guy, but...
I admire your bravery, but one does not simply walk into the Pagoda of Harmony. You must master its song if you wish to sustain. Each floor is a musical movement, and the monks who study there, the notes. But an evil force has come and soured those notes. Bound to this discordant melody, the monks are now off their normal rhythms, but they can be retuned, and the pups can still be saved. As I have attained harmony, I was not corrupted by the evil noise. I can aid you now, but my vows forbid me from fighting. Shall we begin?
Yeah. Is there a fight right off the bat?
All that was done, Hamakala shall undo. Long live the hoof and Master Tonkatsu.
We listen with more than just our ears. A spirit must not only be able, but willing to stay upon the path of harmony.
I'm gonna add a Heckhound, just because I feel like these guys are gonna spam fire shields. So I kind of wanted to add an extra overtime spell just in case. Let's go ahead and Elemental Blade. 830 health, that's a decent amount. Okay. These guys are just little bosses, that's great. Are y'all gonna spam shields like I think you are? Where's your natural attack do? $105 per pip, that's pretty good. Tower shield? Yeah, okay. Had a feeling. I say still, let's do an infal. 830, we could try and get a blade. If we get a blade next round, we might be able to kill. I might honestly... It may not be a bad strategy to Heckhound here. And just see if the overtime is enough to kind of screw these guys up. But we're not getting amazing draws. 130 per pip over 3 rounds. Okay, 5 pips, 130. 13 times 5 is like, what, 70 something? So that'd be like, what, 700 to 800 damage in total? I think let's do Heckhound right... Oh, it's... Yeah, okay. Let's do Heckhound to this guy. Just to get rid of his shield. Especially because he seems the most shield happy. I think these are the only ice guys we fight here. I'm not sure. I did not really do a whole lot of research before going in here. I know that there's a lot of... the final boss is Balance, and there's a death boss at some point. I think the final boss here is Storm. So that's just something to consider. Are you also going to shield? See, for some reason, when I put in Heck Hound, I thought it was like... I foolishly thought it was like a hit all enemies spell for some reason. 259 with the minus 30 is pretty good. Man, they have spirit shields too. Or those shields. Legion, I think? Legion shields? No, that's Blade. The overtime should kill the second minion, though. I hope everyone's doing well today. I'm excited to kind of get through this. Keep moving along through the game and wrap up Crocotopia. I think that... I don't know how long today's episode's going to be. I did have a couple things potentially I'd want to do after. So that's something to consider. Because I did want to try to do that raw fight. Oh, I did put on it. Minus 70. Alright, well that guy's dead. Let me fire elf you. At least we're only having one guy shield now. And they're honestly not doing a whole lot of damage to me right now. They seem to be more shield happy and defensive than anything. See, it does a lot with the overtime. I think this is the strat for some of these ice minions. But I'm excited that we're also doing this. So this is, for those of you who do not know, this was part of an update called the 4 Dungeons update, where at 4 different levels, level 25, level 40, I believe level 70, level 60 or 70, I think 70, and then level 100 are 4 separate dungeons that you can do to increase your, I don't know, get good gear, increase your level really well. I think it's just kind of adds a little slice of life, kind of like in World of Warcraft, where you have little things you can do at like certain levels. So this was, it kind of just increases and gives you certain things to work towards. So this unlocked at level 25, but I wanted to do it at the end of Crocotopia, because I just thought it was more cohesive to kind of get through the story and then work through it. I hope we get help at some point here. Those guys weren't too bad, I feel like.
Our spirits were too weak to resist Tonkatsu's beguiling cacophony. Thank you both for breaking us down so that we may rebuild.
You show resolve, wizard. You are ready to meditate before the shrine of the spirit. Open yourself up and receive its verse.
Heck yeah, man. Sounds good. See what you gotta say.
As you meditate at the shrine, you feel a sense of inner strength and purpose like none you've ever felt.
Have you the fortitude to continue? Most excellent. Up we go.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to refill our potions a little bit today. Also, does he give us Pierce, or... Because we had a 15% Pierce on that. I'm not sure. We'll see what he gives us in the battle, I
All
guess.
that was done, Hamakala shall undo. Long live the hoof and Master Tonkatsu.
I don't like how you guys are fire. That's very frustrating.
Harmony is achieved only through focus. One goes only so far along the path as their mind will allow them to go.
Yeah, I don't like how you guys are fire. Let's see, I've got the 2 fire prisms. I think we could just kinda... We have some treasure cards to use. I think we could just roll with what we've got and hope that they don't ice shield. Oh yeah, we'll just see. I'm assuming you have the same amount of health. A little less, okay. Don't ice shield this guy. I'm assuming y'all are gonna do a lot of overtime spells and traps. So that's 1 trap already. And 2 traps, okay, so... I think I'm right. I do think that the last fight, I'm going to try it, but I do think I'm going to have to get assistance with it. Because... Oh, I had the Pierce from Invalid, right? But I do think I'm going to need assistance with it because that guy has he does a hit every round that deals, I believe it's... Let me just light fury this guy, I guess. I believe it does like 100 damage per round or something like that. And I'm like, well, I've got 1,200 health. So that's a minimum or a maximum of 12 to 13 rounds that I'm in. Assuming that nobody does any damage to me at any point. So I feel like I almost have to get assistance there. I think you can solo it if you have a good pet. I don't have a good pet, so that's kind of something to factor in. I think, like, if I had a good pet, I'd probably be at, like, 40 damage and maybe, like, 15 to 20% resist. If I had Heartsteel, I'd probably also be doing pretty well, but I'm not saying that we're not balling by any means. These guys are not doing any shields, by the way, which is kind of good. I just don't know what their resist is, so I'll have to check that out on this guy. He does it. They're also doing a lot more damage to me than the last guys were doing, so that's something to pay attention to. Yeah, I felt kind of cowardly asking for, or getting, I say asking for help, but logging into my other account, I felt a little cowardly. That actually did a decent amount with the trap. I'm gonna go ahead and Fire Prism you, and I think we're just good to use Meteor Strike next round. But I felt a little cowardly. The only thing I don't like about it is I feel like it takes these long, intricate, like 10-minute difficult fights and turns them into just like, alright, I'm going to Blade while my level 180 wizard carries me. But all my other wizards are max level, so there's not a whole lot I can do there. Ah, man, unfortunate. Okay. Is it still pulled up? Yeah, okay. Meteor Strike. And these guys should be dead. I think there's another wave of mobs we have to get through. I'm probably going to grab some health after this fight, because I don't want to use my potion until after the next fight. Or, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I guess I can just use my potion now and then get health. Okay, both dead. One dead? Okay, both dead. We got kind of low on health there.
Our minds were too weak to withstand the malevolent timbre of Tonkatsu's singing bowls. Thank you for correcting our pitch.
Good work, young wizard. Now meditate at the shrine of the mind and contemplate all that it teaches.
Did that say 3,000 XP for this? That's crazy.
You close your eyes and open your mind to the shrine. Suddenly, your thoughts become clear, ordered, and acutely focused.
You believe that you are ready to continue your journey? Good.
I will say, if you are doing this, pay attention to these symbols, because you will need them for a puzzle later in the next dungeon. I'm not going to pay attention, because I'm going to Google it, because I'm too lazy to pay attention.
The monks have gone mad and won't let us go. We can't take any more of their abuse or their singing.
All that was done, Hamakala shall undo. Long live the hoof and the master Tonkatsu! Tutsui, smash!
One must be of sound body to withstand the long, arduous walk along the path of harmony. Stay strong.
Yeah, of course. I don't know how much health this guy has, to be honest with you. There's also, do we have a wooden skeleton key by any means? I don't think there's a boss back here. Where would that be? All housing items. I have a gold skeleton key. I do have a wooden one. I might as well use it. Okay, first off, though, let's fight this guy. So, I'm going to need a feint, and I'll probably put in a fire trap. And that should be hopefully good enough. I have 2 heals in, so I think we'll be okay. I'm going to get rid of the Heckhound, because... Why are y'all far apart? Why are y'all so far apart? Okay, 900. That's not terrible. I do believe these guys have the, is it thermal shield? Whatever the name of the shield is that does ice and fire, I believe they both have that. So that's something to kind of consider. And they're both storms, so they're going to have pretty high damage. So we kind of need to just hit fast. I may not even need to feint since he has 900. I was expecting like a couple thousand. So that actually worked out. But I am actually going to feint, I think. Yeah, we'll feint. And then the boss is pretty much taken care of. If we can get another blade, that'd be cool. But if I am able to just kind of hit right away and hit the boss... How much is this going to do? Natural attack with plus 55% damage. 195. He had only like 1 or 2 pips, I think, so that's not too terrible. The minion does have 2, or will have 3 pips, so that is something to consider, that he may Storm Shark me. I'm going to go ahead and Meteor Strike and kill the boss. I think this should kill the boss. Okay, he uses natural attack for 3 pips. It's going to do a lot, though. So about 400 damage from the minion. We should be able to heal next round, thankfully. Boss is going to use the shield, or the trap. I've been pretty locked in on Wiz today. I just finished Lord Barghest on my Balance Wizard. Ooh, that did not kill. That is unfortunate. We do have a Meteor Strike pulled up. I need to heal, so I'm going to do that and hope we just get a... he's going to Blade, I'm assuming? Okay. I'm going to just hope that we get a Power Pip next round, or if we have our natural attack, we can hit the boss with that while we're waiting for enough pips to kill the minion. Because how much health does the minion have? 186. Okay, I think I'm going to hit the boss anyway. Okay, you're gonna balance blade. Yeah, they have a lot of blades and traps, which is kind of neat. Alright, Alright, thankfully he fizzled. So the boss is dead. This fight honestly wasn't bad compared to the other mob guys, I will say. We're actually doing pretty good, I feel like. I'm gonna go ahead and Meteor Strike you, because I'm too lazy to click. But yeah, I finished Lord Barghest. Well, I did the, what's the vampire? Count Strigoi and Lord Barghest in the Darkmoor world. I guess I could just say Dark. Did he just do 718 damage? Wow. I still don't think that's the most that's done to me. I think in the Drains, the boss did a lot more. But that's still a lot of damage.
Oh, my head.
Ooh.
Apologies, wizard. And to you, esteemed Dalai Lumber.
You have endured much.
Oh, my head. Apologies, wizard. And to you, esteemed Dalai Lumber. Tonkatsu's vile song sent fury to my fists, but I am in control now.
You have endured much, wizard. Meditate before the shrine of the body and let its message strengthen you.
I think I'm gonna rock with this. Like, if you right-click, you can compare. I lose 2 damage, right? But I gain 1 accuracy and a lot of health. I don't know. Is that more beneficial than the damage? We'd be at 12%. It's just kind of neat.
As you meditate, your aches and pains vanish in a heartbeat, and the very fibers of your being feel bolstered and energized.
Well done, wizard. You have learned the song that will help pave your path. Just do not forget how to carry the tune.
Yes, yes. We're all ready to whistle Rule Malibonia, but the show's not over yet. That raucous Tonkatsu and his hoof ninjas ran off with Lord Beagle, and I caught mention of an evil Asura, whatever that is.
It is as I feared. Tonkatsu has found a vessel for Hamakala. He must be stopped. But first, let us help these battered pups to their base camp.
Yeah, for sure. Man, all this health. You know I need for the raw fight a wood skeleton key. I want to hope I have one on my other guys, because I'm probably going to use that. I just kind of want to use it. I think this is just a chest, but let's see if we get anything cool. Yeah, it's just a little treasure chest, but am I able to just walk up? Whoops. Edge of the Himalayan sun. Ooh. That wasn't worth it, but I appreciate the, the effort. Can I just keep rolling into it? Or just get the one? I just get the one. But yeah, I think I'm going to roll with this helmet for a little bit. I don't know, it's neat. I've never really seen it or worn anything from this area, so I might as well just do that. But that was the first little dungeon. We got 3k XP, and we're going to get 1900 from this. I think we're definitely going to level today. Because if this gave 3k, I can only imagine the next dungeon gives like 5 or 6k. And if I really wanted to level up like crazy, I would do the dungeon multiple times. But I'm not going to be that insane. Maybe. I have no reason to farm it, so. Alright. Exit this dungeon. Head to base camp. And there's the Dalai Lama.
You rescued the team! But where's Lord Beagle? The ninjas took Lord Beagle to be a vessel for an evil what?
An Asura is a malevolent, power-seeking spirit. The most evil of them all was Hamakala. Long ago, the monks of my order took advantage of Hamakala's vanity and trapped his spirit inside a statue of himself. I believe Master Tonkatsu aims to release Hamakala's spirit into the body of Lord Beagle.
Beagle's political status would grant them audience with every ruling party of the Spiral. They could topple them all from the inside.
Precisely. Wizard, you have learned the secrets of the Pagoda of Harmony. The next leg of your journey begins now. Follow me.
Yeah, I'll do that in a sec. Let me go grab some potions. Is this Lieutenant Shepard related to Sergeant Shepard, or is he the same guy just became a pirate? I'm thinking he's related because he doesn't sound like him at all. He doesn't really look at him. Sergeant Shepard's a little darker. So I'm assuming they are related though. But the idea that he became a pirate is also kind of funny to me. So maybe we'll get some of that lore today. I'm not sure how much lore we will get. So we've actually made pretty good progress in a pretty short period of time, I feel like. So let's go ahead. Talk to the Dalai Lama. I think we're doing a bunch of mob fights, so I'll set up for the mobs. Let's see. Up to the mountain pass.
Before us lies the entrance to the Hollow Mountain. It is the sacred final pathway to Shangri-Ba. Only the harmonious may enter. Just before the entrance to paradise lies the Temple of Discord. But it is no mere temple. It is Hamakala's tomb. By playing to his vanity, a brave band of monks managed to snare Hamakala inside a statue of himself using a powerful harmony trap. It cost the monks their lives, but their spell has kept Hamakala prisoner for 1,000 years. As a Bhat Shiva, I am not allowed to enter the Hollow Mountain before my time. This journey is yours, alone. A time will come when you see we are all one. Harmony flows within you and without you. Just remember all that you have learned.
Alright, let's go
You're
into
about
the
to
Hollow
enter a
Mountain.
dungeon.
This is probably going to be a good 30 or 40 minutes from what I remember. I was hoping we would get the XP from this quest, but I guess that's just the whole quest to the area. I'm really curious to see what we get for the dungeon, though. 4,200? Yeah, we should level. We're so bad. Okay, they're ice. I think we're going to have to roll with the same thing we did before. I'm going to put in a Heckhound, and I think we should be good from what we've got. Alright. I do kind of like this helmet. It's kind of cool looking. Interesting stitch idea, potentially. 970, okay. What are you guys going to spam? Okay, a blight. A blight is fine. I hate that they start. I believe, and I don't know if this is true, but I believe if they start now, that means the rest of the dungeon, the enemies will start, which is kind of doo-doo poo-poo, I will say. But I don't think that didn't happen in the Tomb of the Beguiler. So maybe they're just more likely to start. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to delete this Life Fury. I'm going to infoul. I probably should have kept the Life Fury, just in case they did a tower shield. But, you know, I'm not smart, so it's whatever. Okay, so we're at 940 health. You're going to pass. They're ice, so they're probably more likely to shield and things like that than they are to attack. They have 1 and 2 pips. I'm going to go ahead and Meteor Strike, just to get them lower. This won't do a whole lot. It may be close to 500 with the boost we get from them, but if we get them to half health, it makes it a little easier. Yeah, okay, 600 actually. They did a decent amount. We get another Power Pip. Nice. Okay, Fireblade. If we get a Power Pip next round, they're cooked. And it's hard to see how many pips. I think this guy has 3. Stuns me. Okay, that's fine. I mean, regardless, we can kill them next round without a blade if we get a Power Pip. Okay, yeah, let's just go for it. I think we can kill, because we did about 600 damage with a blade. So, if the math is mathing, we would probably do about 400 or so damage. So I think we've got it. We better have it too, because if not, then I might be dead next round. We have an accuracy boost, so we should be okay. Yeah. I've rarely fizzled. I think I have in an infoul fizzled before. It's just been rare. Okay, perfect. These guys are dead. I'm hoping those are the only ice guys we gotta deal with. Me too, man. How am I doing on bag space? I'm doing okay. Alright. For these barricades.
Oh, it's not a woolly, just a wizard.
Wait,
It's a wizard! Hoof! Attack!
Let's go ahead and use this potion. I think there's only like 4 fights or so. Let me load up the puzzle answers we'll need just to have those ready. Okay, 8-10, not too bad. They shouldn't have any shields that we should worry about. They are deaf, so they might have some drain spells if we don't kill them right away. Did about 110 with their 1 pip, so that's... Every natural attack's going to do a good amount of damage. Alright, that's good. I do kind of like how the enemies are pretty spread out in terms of their class, in that each person, no matter what your wizard is, can probably struggle to an extent with this, just because of their, there's so many different shields we have to prepare for. So, I think that's just kind of neat. Let's see, okay. What is this? The Hollow Mountain puzzle? Yeah, let's see. Okay. I do have an extra blade I might just go ahead and use. Well, let me just Meteor Strike, and then we should just Meteor Strike again. Pulling up the puzzle solution. Yeah, I'm excited for Wisteria. I'm not sure how I'm going to divide that one up. Wisteria is a weird world to quest through, in that... I think I'm actually going to Fire Elf you and then use my wand hit on the other guy. Gotta watch my health, too. But Wisteria is a weird world to quest through, because a lot of the side quests kind of become activated throughout the world. So I think I'm going to do the main story, and I don't know if I'll probably do it in like 1 or 2 episodes, because it's pretty short of a world. And then I'll do the sides all in 1 or 2 episodes as well. There are a lot of sides, though. Okay, so he's dead. You? I'm kind of just curious if a Life Fury will kill you. Because he'll boost to it. I have no life damage, but he'll boost pretty high. No, got close. Boom. Okay. We'll just do a Hackhound just for funsies. Let's see. Okay, yeah, there are 5 fights, technically. There's also the Skeleton Key boss. That could be a fun one to fight, potentially. That might be difficult. Oh no. We'll think about it. Where's the puzzle at? We'll just pass. Still looking for the puzzle. There it is. Found the puzzle.
You cannot comprehend the evil Master Tonkatsu conducts, young one. Hamekala will stomp you flat!
Promise? I'd love to be stepped on. Let's go. I saw... Yeah, there it is. I want this ore. And I want this stone. I will take it. How are we doing on... This pet's almost an adult, which is interesting. Because he has, what? Tenacious? Which is kind of useless. But this is probably going to be the pet we hatch with, I'm assuming. Because I don't have any other real... I have 1 fire pet that's teen. How close are you to being an adult? Not as close. Shoot, where was it? This one. Okay, I was just kind of curious.
None but the harmonious shall pass. Use the prayer wheels to prove you have learned the movements of the Pagoda of Harmony. As with any song, the order of the movements matter. Start with the leftmost prayer wheel, working your way to the right. If you were truly observant, the final chorus will be obvious. If not, you will suffer one last lesson at my hands.
Okay. Well, hopefully we got this right. One sec before I do your spooky little puzzle, my guy. I'm gonna grab this wooden chest. Gotta get that gold up, you know. We are struggling in the financial department, despite all these side quests. But it's because of all the prep I need to do for all these things. And I spend all my money on potions. Ugh, give me that Black Lotus. Black Lotus is one of those things where it's really nice to get early game, but it's also really easy to get late game. Alright, anyway. So the order should be... Need to use Brazier afterwards. The order should be that first. I'm looking at this on mobile, so I'm hoping it's right. Not you. You. Not you. You, and then the little, like, 3-line guy. Yeah, okay. That should be it.
While tuning the spirit, mind, and body is essential, one must still choose to walk the ultimate path of harmony. You have orchestrated the test beautifully. You may enter the Temple of Discord, but do so with caution. You will not be alone.
We'll do, boss man. Okay, let's keep going. What's up here? Is this the side boss? Or is this just a fun little area? What is this? Can I take any of this? There's like no music here. At least I can't hear anything. It's a pretty little area, but... I'm gonna just go on the other side too. I'm just curious. I haven't really explored this world. Like, I really only ever come here, like, at level 50. When I'm just, like, spamming through it. But if there's any little secrets, I kind of want them. No little secrets, it looks like. So, I'm just wasting y'all's time. I am excited that we are leveling today, though. That is pretty sweet that we are keeping the trend going. We're about to go into Marley.
On your guard! Ready the defenses. Master Tonkatsu must not be disturbed. Show the wizard no mercy!
Okay, will do. I think it's the same fight as before. So some hoof ninjas. And I see the boss over there. I'll probably need to grab some potions after this. Okay. Fireblade. And I see the little side boss right there. Is he also a wood skeleton key boss? Okay, so you fizzled. I don't want to delete anything. I'm gonna infal. We're doing really good. I was worried this was gonna be like an hour and a half, and it still might be. We have 2 bosses left. But I think we're doing pretty good. I don't think I'm really worried about the final boss here, but, you know. We'll just do the best we can. That's all we can do. That's all you can ever ask of yourself, right? Just do your very best and hope that you're alright. You know, I've done a lot. It's been a pretty busy morning for me right now. I've uploaded about 4 videos. I'm trying to get up ahead. Because I got my wedding coming up, so that'll be another little bit of downtime for me playing Wiz. So I need to get ahead on recording things, especially because I'm trying to upload... Oh gosh, that's a lot of damage. At least 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, they have one. I'm gonna do a balance blade, and I might just see if I can kill them with these 3 blades. I think that's a more beneficial thing for me to do. You're gonna do your natural attack, do about 100 damage. The next guy probably will do the same. 110, did that go up? Is it like a range? Okay, you're gonna shield. Alright, we're going to go ahead and Meteor Strike and hope we kill, and hope y'all don't kill us. I think that's the plan. I should have marked here, but I am not smart. Yeah, I uploaded like 4 or 5 videos today. I edited them, uploaded them, so... Oh, that's so unfortunate. If we get a Power Pip next round, I can try and kill... We didn't. 9 health, though. I'm gonna do something risky here, potentially. I'm gonna Fire Elf this guy, because he's got the most pips. And then we're gonna just kill him. Because the most this next guy can do to me is about 200. So you're dead. And if I can get a wand hit... Yeah, okay, this worked out. If I can get the wand hit, then we're good. I didn't get the wand hit, but this will kill, too. Okay, good. Good thing I hit. I'm so good at this game. I don't even know why I'm doubting myself. Check the tape. I soloed Tomb of the Beguiler. Like, I didn't need any help. If you think about it, I did, because it was just me who fought. So it's still soloing It's still soloing if it's your characters, logically. Yeah, we'll go with that.
We are bested! Scatter! Run! Quickly before Master Tonkatsu brings Hamakala down upon us!
Alright, let me go mark here. Grab some potions. I don't know, maybe I should just tell myself that. Just that I did solo it, kinda, maybe, sorta. Oh, Lord. Alright, to Hilda. My other mommy. Well, I guess Dahlia is more of my mommy, and this is just like my grandmommy, which is fine, too. Because I don't believe in having money. Let's just do that. The Hamakala's mausoleum. I do hope there are some pirate references at all, because... Alright, we're gonna just put that in.
The great Hamakala will surely grant me a powerful governorship for dealing with you. Don't feel the need to die quietly.
Alright, Zuluneng is our next boss. How much health do you have compared to the storm guy we fought? About the same. These guys really... Did they reduce their health? Because they're not honestly that strong. I think I'm good with all the spells I have in my deck. Let's just go ahead and... Fire Blade. Yeah, we're making really good progress today. I still think there's a quest in Selenopolis that I need to check out. Just in case. But I do think there is a quest in Selenopolis we need to do. Grabbing some water. Alright. They really do love using their natural attacks here. Let's go ahead and feint the boss. I'm not sure what the best play is to do here. If it is just to blade twice and then hit the boss. And then worry about the minion, or try to blade up to kill both of them. I think... Ooh, I didn't realize you had feint. That is unfortunate, actually, because the boss could do a little bit to us. I'm gonna get rid of the Life Fury. I'm gonna Fire Blade again. I have more blades in my deck, so I should... Or on my side. My treasure card, so I should be fine. Oh, are you gonna Fire Elf me? Ooh, Link. That's actually pretty good. I'm okay with you using that to waste these traps. Oh, they both fainted me. Is that interesting? Where's this gonna be? A blade? They're setting up, man. So I have another feint on me, right? And I have a plus 30 on me. From my feint. I'm wondering why that didn't activate. I'm gonna go ahead and Meteor Strike. I'd rather he'd use Link, though, because Link doesn't do a whole lot of damage. So I'd rather them waste the thing. See, I didn't have an Infoul loaded up, so that was me. Our accuracy should improve a lot once I do Mount Olympus, because I'm gonna try to farm for as much as I can, although I know it does take a while. Yeah, Wisteria should be fine. There's the fights there honestly aren't too terrible. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let me think. You have a plus 30 on you. I have 35 and a 35. I might delete this Fixie and go ahead and heal. Because I have enough to hit with the Meteor Strike, so I should be fine there. But I am low on health. I don't think I'll heal twice this fight, so there's no need to have two of them. Back almost at full health. I'm really curious what the minion's going to do to me. You can get rid of my trap if you want. You didn't, you just added a new one. Minion doesn't do anything. If I have a hit, that'd be great. Alright, Meteor Strike. This might kill the minion, might. It got close last time when I had 3 blades, so we'll see what 2 in a trap does. Okay. Boss should be dead, and minion might be dead. Minion was not dead. He's got, what? Is that 3 health or something? Brother. Should have kept that wand hit in, huh? Watch me fizzle this, because he's got 4 health, and it'd be inconvenient. Okay, there we go. No inconvenience. We're killing it today. Compared to the Tomb of Beguiler, we're doing really good.
Brash wizard! Waltz to your doom, if that is your wish.
I guess it is, because I am not looking forward to this fight. Okay, let me just go ahead and prep. Boop, boop. Do I have any fire blades? No. I do have a trap. He has like 2k health, I think. Let me see. He's got 2300 health. He's Storm. Oh, I thought he was balanced.
O great and terrible Hamakala, the scourge of Khotan, the sorrow of Hamamitsu, hear my song of discord. I have brought you a living vessel so that you may take your rightful place as ruler of the mortal world. On a mountain of skulls, in a castle of pain, I sat on a throne of blood. What was will be, what is will be no more. Now is the season of disharmony.
Oh, bother! Excuse me, I really haven't the time for this. I'm terribly late for an appointment, and Crockett... Oh, hello there. Say, young wizard, you look the helpful sort. Mind giving me a hand here?
No! The summoning is not complete! Mighty Hamakala, help me silence this fool, so we may finish the Song of Discord.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we can do this. Alright? We got this. We got this. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, now before you call me the biggest coward known to man, alright, I did have to redo this dungeon because you can't teleport into it. So, I'm not really that coward. So that was my punishment, basically. But yeah, I tried to fight him a couple of times. You really can only do it like within the first like 5 or 6 rounds. I don't know what it is. Unless, if I had a pet, I'd be able to. While I'm here, though, this wizard, the one y'all remember from last episode, he does have a wooden lock. I do kind of want to do the side boss and get that spell. Just to get the spell. Why not? I didn't get the thing. It just says, the Song of Hamakala must not be interrupted, and we must do as Tonkatsu command. So, I don't... No, I like this little area, though. I will start the fight as punishment. Will it matter because he's about to get one shot? No. But, okay, here's my thing. I still consider this, a solo. Okay, I mean, I'm helping. Like, look, I'm gonna feint the boss. Hopefully that he faints. I think I get a spell from this. Or, not a spell, but a badge from this. But, you know, I do try. It's just, I recognize that there's parts of this game that are almost designed to be done with others or to have aid. And I just do not have the time to get that extra special pet. Like, most of my pets I get just from questing. So, like, especially on this character, that's just my side guy. I will get a pet eventually. It's just gonna take some time. But there's parts of this.
Our actions. Long ago, we gave our lives to imprison Hamakala within these walls, but Tonkatsu's spells turned us against our purpose. Leave us, wizard. We seek only to maintain the harmony we gave our worldly lives for. We want no more quarrel with you.
That's fine, man. Whatever you say. Nothing crazy. What does this gear look like? Ooh, I kind of like that. A Scimitar of Harmony? That's actually kind of neat looking. Snows of the Kembaalung Saber. It's honestly a pretty solid looking set. I kind of like this. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't have a lock available on this guy, but I like it. What is the gear? It looks like standard, just standard Mushu gear. But yeah, you know, it's just some of this stuff is just kind of more difficult to do by yourself. Excuse me. I do think I am capable, and I would be more capable if I had the better defense, but I really don't. You don't get that on fire. I think you could solo this guy maybe as a nice balance, something along those lines. But I think it's pretty difficult to do that on a fire or a storm, especially, or like one of the lower defense schools that has just higher offense. I think it's more difficult. So I'm going to recognize that in certain parts of this game. And I hope it doesn't impact y'all as the viewer. I'm sure y'all are probably like, bro, this doesn't really count. And I know it doesn't count. And if I had a lower leveled wizard to help me, I would. I just can't. The fact that I'm recording this, I feel like it's hard to rely on other people that I don't know, to be honest with you, to do this. And it's not that I think they wouldn't be capable, it's just like, you know, I kind of just believe in myself more, so... And I believe in myself more, I would rather I handle things in this situation, just because I'm recording. I think it's hard, I don't think it's hard to justify, and I may not be putting it in the right words, but I think this is the best route to go for some instances like this. I'll probably do it again I'll definitely do it again for Mount Olympus. I'm hoping I won't for Marleybone or Mushu or anything like that. I don't think I will. I think I should be able to solo the rest of this, not the rest of the game, but a good portion of the game, no problem. But anyway, that was Hamakala, or this guy, the Master Tonkatsu.
Death is but a doorway. Time is but a window. I will be back. The Song of Discord has been bested by the dreadful wailing of Harmony. But Hamakala and the Hoof will not sit quieted for long.
I say, that was quite the overture, wasn't it? What do you say you and I make haste for a less hostile venue?
I think that sounds like a great idea. And does he have anything else? I know if you're balanced, he drops like a really good amulet. I'm going to go ahead and delete my little buddy character because we're pretty much done here. What was I looking for? Where's the thing? Full screen. There. Make it better for you guys. Got a lot of different pets. A Minotaur would have been cool. Trent would have been cool. Firewing would have been great. But, you know. Jadoni too. Red Banshee. A lot of cool pets, which is neat. But, yeah, let's go to base camp. And we will turn in this quest. We did level to level 29, so we're keeping that streak up. But, yeah, I wish I could have been able to solo that guy, but you gotta cut your losses when you can. I guess I did. Like, again, though, I technically soloed him.
Is that you? Well, it's not Sherlock Bones. Yes, it's me, in the fur. All thanks to our wizard friend here. No time to celebrate, though. We have to get a move on. We've a trade ship to Crocotopia to catch. Oh, I hope it hasn't left yet.
Is that it? Was that the whole thing? Okay. Alright, now we're going to do our classic, let's go to Crocotopia. We finished all the side quests in the world, or all the quests in the world that we have access to. Yep, okay. So that was Crocotopia. Again, I hope y'all enjoyed this world. I hope y'all enjoyed the last 2 episodes, especially where I did need to get assistance. Like I said, I don't think it's bad to ever ask for help. I do wish I probably could have gone about it a different way, maybe found some more people who are doing the quest and things like that to assist with, but I'm limited in time, usually, and it just is kind of more efficient for me, so I hope it was still entertaining enough for you guys to watch, and it gave you the information you needed. But yet, we finished everything in Crocotopia, aside from Selenopolis, which we will deal with in about 130 to 140 levels, so, yeah, next time we're going to start with, what's it called? Wisteria. So I'm going to go ahead and just head by Merle and get ready for that. But yeah, we'll get started with Wisteria. And I'm not sure how long we'll spend there. There's not a whole lot of side activities to do in Wisteria. There's a little bit of stuff to do. But we don't really get any side stuff till like level 60, which I am going to maybe probably do. I think I should try to do Tower of the Helmet. I've never done it before. I mean, I have my help. we all know that. So I can call in the troops if I need to. But yeah, I had a really good time in Crocotopia. I'm looking forward to Wisteria and Marleybone and all the other worlds we have left to go. But yeah, next time I will... He does have the quest, right? Yeah, he does. Okay. Next time we will start with Wisteria. Hopefully I won't pick up that Grizzleheim quest as well. But yeah, I will see y'all next time.